Now, I know. I don't need to tell you guys. Okay. It's been spoon-fed to you every single day by every single PokeTuber. Constantly. To your feed. Feeding your face. Feeding your eyes. Feeding your brain. Since, I'd argue, November of last year. They have all talked about rotation. So I know you know what cards are leaving. And unfortunately, Professor Sada's Vitality is leaving. It's going goodbye. I'm going to miss it. Obviously, I have a certain affinity to supporter cards, trainer supporters, that let you attach energies and draw cards. The name of the channel is Reprint Welder. Can I make it any more obvious like Avril Lavigne and a skater boy? Can I make it any more obvious? Professor Sada is going away. I'm going to miss her. I just really like the effect. No other reason. There's no reason I'm going to miss her other than the sheer fact that it is a fun trainer card that I like to use and play. There's no other reason at all. I just like speedy, fast, aggressive decks that draw cards and attach energy. And Sada happens to do that as long as you have some ancient Pokemon in play. And boy, howdy do we. So we get to play Raging Bolt. Everybody's favorite type of Bolt is Raging, so is mine. It's ancient. Thank God. That means Sada, our girl, works with him. It is a boy, I asked. It's H. Not G. It's sticking around for one more year. My Bolt gets to be hard. My Bolt gets to be Raging. And I think it will be meta the entire time. I mean, how can discard for 70 ever go away when the health pools are getting bigger and the prize cards are getting larger? So, Bellowing Thunder, discard 70. 2 damage, burst roar. I roar when I burst. I can relate. Who can't? You discard them. Sada recards them. Okay. It's fun. It's a good time. We've all used it. How else are we getting energy? Obviously, we got Teal Mask Ogrepon, Teal Dance. Attach an energy from hand, draw a card. It's amazing. It's got to be grass, though. Attach a grass energy from hand, draw a card. Sandy Shocks EX. Also leaving, unfortunately. I run it in my Raging Bolt. I know I've gotten... I didn't want to talk about this. But if I must, I will. I have gotten death threats over running this card in my Raging Bolt deck. Don't ask for proof. Magnetic Absorption. Once during your turn, if your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining, attach a basic fighting energy from your energy card from your discard to this Pokemon. You can see why that works with the Raging Bolt. You're going to be discarding them. It's also an ancient Pokemon. G-Block, it's leaving. Sorry, I promised I wouldn't cry. It also kills, right now, Kangaskhan, which is handy because it's everywhere on the ladder, which we will be playing. This is, contrary to popular belief, not center stage of World Championships. I will miss him. Raging Baby Bolt gets to stay around, thank God. Ditto's also going to be leaving us when another champion of the deck. I like my starts to be transformative. Sorry. That was my emotions I've been bottling up thinking about this escaping. Ditto, transformative start. Once during your first turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck and choose a basic Pokemon you find there, except any Ditto. Do not choose another Ditto, mother... I almost said it. I get so mad. If you do, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards and put the chosen Pokemon in its place. Then shuffle your deck. My deck. It's telling me to my deck. This is good, so what you would do is you get a Fan Rotom down, sticking around H-Block. You get a Fan Rotom down. You search for a Ditto, a Hoot Hoot, and a Noctowl. Or hoot hoot, hoot hoot, knocked owl. Fan rotom for 2 hoots and a knocked, or fan rotom for a ditto and a hoot and a knocked. Okay? That's a classic ditto hoot knock or a double hoot knock. Okay? Then, by rook, crook, and murder, get this ditto into the active. You understand me? Transform into an ogre pawn because this knocked owl here, it's seeking jewels. And the jewels it seeks are Terra Gems. So thank God we run this. So that's how you start this out, and then you get this in whenever you can. And your bolt gets hard, your bolt gets raging. Yes, I threw my phone across the room. It was going off and distracting me. The president, not current, not of the United States, okay? It's a republic I'm sure you've never even heard of. I just happen to own most of their islands. Crazy, wealthy, independently wealthy landowner, man. You get this into the active whenever you want, and then you bellowing thunder. Okay, you thunder bellow. Blow them up. Iron Leaves, Charizard, Marley's Grim Snarl, these sort of things. Okay, I'm sure there's another one I'm forgetting. But if you see a Mega, you blow it up. Here's the energies, 633. That's gotta be standard. But we're losing Earthen Vessel. We're losing Sada. We're losing Counter Catcher. Nesties. I'm sorry. So you will see me at certain points in this. This is my disclaimer now. You will need to click off of the channel. Okay. If watching a full-grown man play with his nest balls is disturbing to you, because I will do it several times throughout the video. I will whisper into the mic when it's coming so you know, okay? So you can cover your screen. But I will be doing that. So that's the deck list. Sada's going away. She's the baddest bitch in all of G Block, okay? Cell Block G. She's the baddest bitch in all of G Block. We also got Iono. Not as bad. Iono's a bad bitch. So Sada's the baddest bitch in all of G Block. Say goodbye to her. That's what this is. Bon voyage. Let's get into it. Raging Bolt with Sada, obviously, for the last time ever on the channel. Bon voyage. This is fair warning to you now. This one comes in hot. I do not wait. I have water dripping down my face. That is not drinking water. That's salivation. I'm hungry, thirsty. I want it. You can see it right there. Professor Sada in hand. Baddest bitch in all of Cell. There she is again. Baddest bitch in all of Cell Block G. I'm going to miss you. But this is our opening hand, and as you can see, we drew the nuts. We got the nuts in hand, okay? Like an infant boy discovering his penis for the first time, we got nuts in hand. We're going against Mega Lucario. We got Raging Bolt right there. We got everything we need, turn one. For those who don't know, nuts in hand, drawing the nuts means you draw all the cards that you need, or you have all the cards that you need at the time you need them. You got the nuts in hand like a squirrel hoarding acorns for winter. We have the nuts in hand. Make no mistake about it. Iono, second baddest bitch in Cell Block G. In the G Block, but you know who's the baddest bitch? Sada right there. I got Sada on my side. See, like, here's a perfect example. I'm going to show you guys what drawing the nuts means. See how I have all these cards right here that I need, but it would be perfect if I had a knocked owl. So, like, maybe if I top decked, that's where every turn you get to top deck a card. If I top decked a knocked owl and get to evolve to my Hoot Hoot, I just drew the nuts as far as I'm concerned, because I would like to get a Prime Catcher to get that Riolu into the active with my Raging Bolt into the active to blow it up and then slow him down. But I don't know. I don't predict the future. Oh, wait, I do! Knocked Owl Top Deck? Who could have seen that coming with pre-recorded footage? Prove it is, other than me pressing play earlier. That's neither here nor there. I'm just doing a little looky-loo, a patented William Bradford Holland looky-loo. There she is, the baddest bitch in Cell Block G. I'm going to miss you, Sada. I'll miss Sada, my babe. I need her to stick around and draw cards with both please. If you look at the Japanese meta, which I do hourly, I check in with the Japanese meta results hourly, okay? I know what you're thinking. They don't play tournaments every hour. I don't give a fudge, dog. I don't give a frick, Holmes. I check Japanese Twitter results. That's how dedicated Papa is to the game. I got my ground to the Japanese streets. Get my baby bolt down. Maybe I could snipe one of those draw engines. Maybe that Makuhita. Saying, get out of my store. Hitting you away. Look at him punching you through a door in his store. Knock out this Riolu. Really slow him down. What is he going to do? You guys are going to hear click right here. That was me detonating a bomb. Okay. A bridge near my mansion. Blown up. Blown up. Blown down. Blown up. More down, actually, when you think about it. It does crumble. I blew it down. Your mom blows me. Down, up, hard, soft. She's cock hungry, your mom. Ask her about it. She tells you she's weird. She should not be speaking to her son or daughter. But let's be real. I've seen my demographics. Women are nowhere near this channel. So if she's talking to her son so openly about this, so abrasiently. So here's another hashtag draw the nuts moment. If I could find some sort of way to get a electric energy attached to my Raging Bolt there, draw some sort of way to get an electric energy and attach it while also using my boss's orders to get that Riolu in, well, then I guess you could say I have the nuts in hand, okay? Like a doctor checking you for testicular cancer, I got nuts in hand. If I could top deck some sort of way to attach an electric energy while also using boss's orders. Can I do it? We'll see. I don't know. I don't pre-record anything. Okay. Let's see what happens here. We get to attach here. Do we get a little lucky? Sometimes. And I mean this. Like a college student doodling a nude model of a man. You gotta draw the nuts. It's right there. Boom. Draw 'em. The nuts in the room. The elephant in the room. My nuts. I drew them. This is a true story for me to call. I'm a college-educated man. Believe it or not, Ripley's. Believe it or not. I'll get back to me. College-educated man. I will remember. College-educated man. But when I was a child, in the Scholastic Book Fair, you had two options. Okay, you had the Guinness Book of World Records, which was so professional. It was so demanding and mandatory. You had to believe them. It was so strict. It was so domineering. It said, this guy, no one alive can juggle more bowling pins underwater. Trust us. This is the Guinness Book of World Records. It's true. It's validated. And then the other one you could get was Ripley's, and it seemed more chill, more cool, It's like, yeah, you could believe us. Or not, I don't care. I got nothing to lose if you believe me or if you don't. You can believe me. Or not, I don't care. It's whatever to me. So that's why I always tended to go more Ripley. So that's what I'm saying. You could believe me or not. About me being a college-educated man, I remembered I'm taking my Alpha Brain by Joe Rogan. Have you heard about it? He's actually going to start sponsoring this soon. I got into contact with Joe Rogan recently. And he said he's going to sponsor my channel as long as I don't have a Raging Bolt get knocked out by a Soul Rock that plays 2 Premium Power Pros and attaches a max belt in 1 turn. He says as long as that never happens to you for 1 full calendar year, I will sponsor, Joe Rogan, will sponsor your channel. And I said, well, what are the odds of that happening? Is a Soul Rock knocking out my Raging Bolt using Cosmic Beam and using 2 Premium Power Pros in 1 turn while attaching a max belt? What are the odds of that happening? So I've been taking my Alpha Brain, so I will get back to it. So believe me or not, Ripley's about me being a college-educated man, but I am. Why I brought it up, I don't remember. So we're on to the next one. So let's see if I get my sponsorship from Joe multi-millionaire Rogan. He wants to invest big bucks into what's happening here. That's why he sent me a bunch of Alpha Brain. He said, here, take 12 Alpha Brain daily. Doctors tell me you'll grow another brain. You'll have your original brain. And then you'll grow your Alpha Brain. I said, there's no fucking way, Joe Rogan. I'm going to grow 2 brains. He said, no, you're going to grow 1 brain. You already got your original. I said, oh shit, you outsmarted me once, Joe. Now, give me $100 million. And he said, okay, under the condition. And shit. Fuck. I just got knocked out by a Soul Rock using Cosmic Beam that used 2 Premium Power Pro and a max belt in 1 turn. That was the one condition. Joe Rogan said he would give me $100 million liquid raw. As long as that exact thing didn't happen to me. Shit. Thank God we got a knocked out, though. Papa need to get up and running, okay? Like a man who recently got his knee hurt. He went through surgery, the reasonable amount of rehab. But he's got to get up and running, just like Papa right now. I am full of these analogies tonight. I am full of them. Metaphors, similes. I told you I was a college-educated man, but I don't know the difference. And at this point, I am too embarrassed to ask. Is it Googleable? Yes. Have I done it? Yes. Do I have an English degree? Yes. Do I have a minor degree in poetry? Yes. Is that why I rhyme so often? Yeah. I had to come clean. But I believe you guys are about to get to see it. This is exciting for you. Get up. If you're sitting, stand up right now. Get your blood pumping. You're about to see something you've never seen before. I'm so goddamn excited. I'm so goddamn thrilled. Play that to get that Latios. That's a good play. Play those 2 stretchers. I have 1 Raging Bolt prized. That is what it is. Nothing I can do there. That is what it is. Retreat. I'm looking at his board. He's board locked himself. He can't get a Riolu down. He can't evolve into a Mega Lucario. Or can he? Foreshadowing! The shadow has been forward. So I'm confident he's not going to be taking out my Raging Bolt, so I thought. But I got to play her right there. Professor Sada. She's the baddest bitch in Cell Block G. Here we go. Let's bellow some thunder deep from your belly. Let him know. Let him know who's here. Say it with your nuts, son. Say it with your nuts, son. Raging Bolt's here. 8 inches hard and thick. Showing up to the party. Let him know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is how you get it. Say it how you live it. 10 toes in when I'm standing on business. Big stepper. Underground rapper. Something, 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 so I did it to the letter. It's never been clearer to me than it is now. And I say that with my heart full and my balls empty. I say that with full heart and empty sack. Really, when you think about it. If your balls are currently full, my condolences. And may you fix that soon. So let's see here. Let's see what happens. Salvador, look at him. He's going to evolve. Boom! Look at that. Now, as you can see, obviously, Raging Bolt has more than 130 HP. I'm not worried about it getting knocked out. I'm sorry I knocked my mouse. I should have been worried about knocking my mouse the whole time. I'm worried about the wrong S. S being shit in this case. But my pheasant skibbity down there does, in fact, have a weakness to fighting. And as you can see, Mega Lucario is fighting. So 130 times 2 is a number bigger than 110. I don't have time to fucking do math. This is how I make my living. Since I was 13 years old, Papa been standing on business, making his living, playing illegal New York City street gang, underground bets, hustling. Hustling them tourists. When I was a child, obviously I grew up in New York. You guys know this about me. This is old Papa lore. Running an errand right in the middle of this battle. All right. So he's going to switch. Spoiler alert. Hashtag spoiler alert. He's going to switch into that Mega Lucario right there, and he's going to take out my pheasant skibbity. That's what's going to happen. But so let's get into my lore. Let's get into it. Watch the gameplay if you need to, but I broke down what happens. Here he comes in. He goes, hi-ya! And he attaches energy. So here's my lore, in case you guys didn't know this, but I made my first $1 million between the ages of 13 to 26. Hustling New York City tourists. I grew up in New York City. I'm a New York City street urchin. And I would play in Central Park with my friends. And if we saw a big fish, that's how we knew somebody who had a lot of cash to spare, you know? And I said, watch this. That's how I talked when I was a child. Watch this, Sonny. That was my friend Sonny Fibiano. He's a Filipino man, Sonny Fibiano. Watch this, Sonny. I'm going to take this guy's cash. And then I'd walk up to him and I'd go, geez, sir. Looks like you know how to play the Pokemon trading card game. Ah, shucks. Would you be interested in a game? I gotta warn you. I'm not very good. Here, I just knock out his Mega Lucario for the last 3. If that's interesting to you, you came to the right channel, because it's happening right now. And I go, geez, sir. You look like you're really good. Want to practice? And then I would lose. See, that's how you hustle. Okay. That's how you get to really hustling these slack-jawed idiots. Let's take a pause at Runo. That's how you get to really hustling these slack-jawed New York City tourists, okay? You're 13 years old. You got rent to pay. It's New York City. Your rent is $4,300 for your room, 2 inches bigger than your bed on each side. You have a family of 4 living with you in this tiny. This is New York life in this tiny, tiny space. Okay, how are you gonna make your living? I chose hustling New York City tourists. Let's get back to it. So you're 13 years old, family of 4. You're a family of 4. You're hustling them, and you go, you look really. Gee, mister, you look like you're really good. Would you like to play me, maybe? I gotta warn you, though, I'm really good, too. And then they would play against you, and you would lose on purpose. You take 4 shucks, sir. Another mulligan. That makes 4 in a row. I guess you get to draw 4 extra cards. And now they're on cloud 9. They're getting hustled, and they don't even know it. They have no idea what's happening to them. You let them win. They're feeling good. They're feeling full. Then you go, oh, that was a fluke. Let's go one more. And they go, no, I have nothing to prove to you. You're a 13-year-old with a family of 4 living here in New York City. This is depressing. I got to get away from you. Back to my great life. You go, hey, that hurt my feelings. I bet you wouldn't play me for $100. And then they do. And while that's happening, your friend robs them at gunpoint. And that's how you make your rent money. Back to the game. That's how I made my million. I made $1 million between the ages of 13 to 26 with illegal, underground, hustled, betting Pokemon trading card games. So trust me when I say I know what I'm doing here. Okay? Kevin410133, I remember you. This boy takes... confirmed by ironically, my enemies from the original game back there, the first game you guys were listening to. My enemy from the Guinness Book of World Records. He has the longest confirmed turn in the history of the game. Who would have thought Kevin410133 with his Cornerstone Mask Ogre Pawn EX deck would take this long. This is the combination you get to... sorry, I hit another button. I was excited. Sometimes you drop your wild cherry Pepsi can on your mouse. What are you going to do? Take me to the doctor and tell him that my eyes burn when I've been up for too long? No. So this is what I told you guys about finding that Ditto and the Hoot Hoot. I did it because I'm confident he's not going to be some sort of weird Turbo Cornerstone Mask EX deck and donk me. So I gotta find my Terra for next turn, don't I? So that's what I did there. That's what I'm doing here. Feels good to be alive. We're playing. We're playing a game. Kevin410133. Come on, it's your turn. You'll see. Play your card. I'm so shy to play that card. Oh my god, do I want it? No. Okay, I didn't want to. Oh, I didn't know if I wanted to do that or not. Kevin410133. Come on, play your card. See if you like it. Come on, play against me. So at this point, he's either thinking he's some really bad turbo deck, or I'm playing Raging Bolt. And if I'm playing Raging Bolt, I gotta get some other Pokemon down so I don't get turn 2 donked. Which I have been known to do to a motherfucker. So Kevin410133, again, Guinness Book of World Records, longest confirmed turn coming up. Judge, I hope I don't draw the nuts. Dun dun dun. I did. Like a pubescent boy discovering his body in the 90s with the Playboy at night, you gotta have your nuts in hand. And I do. We seek some jewels. Noctowl. Look away. Look, my balls are out. I'm playing with my nesties currently. Everybody look away. If you think the male body is disgusting, look away. My nesticles are showing. I grabbed the Prime Catcher because I thought I had a Raging Bolt down because, again, I play this game when I am very, very high. So I get that Raging Bolt down. That's why I had to play with my nesties. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about it. I have no way of knocking out anything this turn. But you know what I do have a way of doing? Your mom, at any given moment. No, I'm kidding. She cut me off years ago. Right around whatever the 9 months before, however old you are, is the last time I saw your mom. So specific, you know, it's so broad. And it works with anybody listening. So I'm crazy itchy. There's pollen all over me. Don't want it. throw it on you, Kevin410133. He can't play any item cards now. And if his deck is anything like mine, which I think it is, he loves playing item cards. So he can no longer. You can no longer. Like your mom told me October 14th, 2016, we can no longer. Which is fair. That's when I was at my heaviest. I contrary to how you see me now, the slim, muscular, jacked, 6'8" gentleman. I used to be 413 pounds. That's when your mother used to invite me over to hop her bones. How she's still alive, she could take a pounding, okay? Her pussy looks like the bottom of an elephant's foot. After me. One, my massive hog. Two, my massive size at the time. I have since lost all that weight. Obviously, you see me now, 6'8", jacked, 6'8", 258 pounds, solid muscle. Nuts. So here we are. We got everything we need. We got a 3-prizer down. You know, popping 3 prizers. My mouth starts to salivate. Make it happen. So as long as I don't accidentally click Itchy Pollen instead of Retreat and item lock him for one more turn for no stupid reason, as long as I don't do that, we get a 3-turn or 3 knockout turn. And as you guys can assume, that's obviously what I want to do. So I can assure you I will not accidentally hit Itchy Pollen instead of Retreat. I will correctly hit Retreat, which is the thing I want to do, obviously. Oh, come on! Come on! So, yes, I accidentally hit Itchy Pollen instead of Retreat. Oops, that happens. We've all been there. We've all been square! Now, this is what I like to call the Badoo of Shame. This is where I bring it up because clearly I wanted to hit Retreat, so I make sure I slow down. So this is the Badoo of Shame. You have made the wrong decision, so now you guys will get to stare at this Badoo for what I would argue is 12 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay. Staring at this Badoo while we wallow in the shame that is me, William Bradford Holland, and my mistake that I made. Obviously, I wanted to Retreat. Obviously, I wanted to Big Boom the Mega Kangaskhan. Obviously, I wanted to take 3 prize cards. Obviously, I didn't want to item lock him. Obviously, item locking is good. Did I want to do it that turn? No. There's a time and a place. And it's usually your mom's house Saturday nights leading up to October 14th, 2016. But all good things come to an end. So this is the Badoo of Shame. It's up on the screen. We're staring at it. I clicked at it. We're looking at it right there, the Badoo of Shame. If somebody could Photoshop my face over that Badoo and then write shame under it, I will give you $30 million in perpetuity money. Okay, that's money that only works on my channel, and if you want to buy something, you're nowhere near the going rate. Goodbye, Badoo! So he gets to take the first prize card, a feat I don't like giving up. Okay. Papa likes to be aggressive. Elephant foot, again. I already told you, I'm not going to harsh on it. I'm not going to bring it up again. I'm not going to tell you what that looks like, but just be knowing. You just be knowing. Elephant foot. Papa likes it fast and aggressive. Hashtag elephant foot. I hit it again. Sue me. Sticky mouse. Sticky elephant foot. We're going to take 3 prize cards. I had to play with my balls again. Please look away. This is embarrassing to me. This is embarrassing to everybody. I don't like being this open and exposed. Okay? Another good thing about this Raging Bolt deck is that it goes first. Obviously, as you've seen, I've picked first every time. And if not, I get given first because most decks in the meta want to go second. So if you want to go first, it's your time to shine. Okay? Like a bald guy going on a first date, it's your time to shine. Obviously his head I'm referring to. Shiny head, shiny man. If you were bald, what is the appeal of having such a shiny head? I would go with the 5 o'clock shadow head look, the 5 o'clock head. Obviously, that's the thing your mom gave me, was 5 o'clock head. Come on. We have a silly, goofy time on this channel. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, you guys haven't figured out life. You guys haven't figured out liberty, and you haven't figured out the pursuit of happiness. I like to think I did all three. Holes on your mom, that is. Again, it's just so easy. I'll stop. This guy has a fetish for this Cyrano. This is the third one he's played. Play others of borders. I dare you. I double dog dare you, Kevin410133. Kevin410133. What you gonna do? What do you mean to me? I told you, the ultimate end goal of this channel is to be accompanied by a live band that knows every improv song I want at any given moment. Or maybe they're just going like the entire time. I don't know. I'm not them. I'll let my all-black male band think of that. I've been thinking about hiring the Backstreet Boys, but then I thought about it and I went, well, they're clearly the gayer option out of the popular boy bands. NSYNC is just, it's a bunch of boys wanting to be in sequence with each other. They wanted to be in harmony. In sequence is what in sync means, and I can respect that. I've wanted to be in sync with a couple boys in my time. Nothing wrong with that. That's good, clean American fun. But Backstreet Boys, what's happening in your Backstreet boy? You know? That's a little, to quote the kids during COVID, sus. I know lingo, okay? My girlfriend's 13 years younger than me. I know the lingo of the hip and the young. It's my turn again. That's my favorite part of the game, is when I get to play cards. Knocked Owl. Seek some jewels. Baddest bitch and cell block G. I'm going to miss you, Professor Sada. Professor Sada walks into the meal hall, okay, with a teardrop tattoo on her face, looking around, and you know that bitch runs the place. Most of you have to turn in for the poetry, right? That has to be why most of you return, is 1, poetry, 2, the gameplay, right? This is clearly some of the highest skilled Raging Bolt you guys have ever seen. I've seen every Raging Bolt video on YouTube. Trust me, even the dark shit. And none of them are as good as this. So you don't need to go investigate when I tell you this is better than anything you've ever seen, or will ever see, or could ever see, or will ever see again. Believe me when I say it. I had to play with my balls here again. Please look away. My nesties are out. That card's also rotating. Thank God. That joke will also die with it. I promise. Unless we get a hashtag reprint nest ball. But we will not be doing that. We will not be getting that. Crispin. That's a crispy boy. Get that bacon off this stove. You're going to burn the house down. Always put the grass energy in hand so you can dance the dance of the Tealmans onto your ogre pawn there. Watch, ready? Here, I do it right here. Are you ready? Watch me do it. Are you ready? I'm doing it. Watch me do it. Watch. Oh, not right there. Don't look at that. That's me attaching a fighting energy. If anything, that's embarrassing that I had to do that. I did it right there. Now I got to... Do I play with... Nope. Nope. I don't play with my nests. My nesties stay tucked away. I'm doing some math in my head. I didn't need it. Look at the Clefairy's... Lily's Clefairy is waving to us. Goodbye. You're going to kill me now. Bye-bye. I am going to kill you dead. Take you out back and shoot you in the face, body, midsection. Your face is really your entire body. But believe you me when I say this, I am autistically obsessed with thinking about the Mega Clefable EX deck. Your boy's going to make it a part of his personality, for sure. It's everything I want. Fast, aggressive, 2-prize, stage, I'm sorry. Fast, aggressive, 2, stage 1, Pokemon. My favorite type of deck. I like a supporter Pokemon. That's the Aromatisse. I know it's Aromatisse. I refuse to say it that way because that's gay. So it's Aromatisse. Aromatisse. And the Mega Clefable, the main EX, the main attacker. I'm very excited. I can't stop thinking about it. There's a Mawile in that. That's going to be good. When we get the Deoxys, we have a free trader that deals with Badoo to get the prize card trade started first and draw some cards. And I'm excited. Is it going to be meta defining? No. Are we winning world championships? No. We're playing on the ladder. That's right. We don't need to play meta. We all know that from a little guy you guys might have heard of. He's unfortunately not with us anymore. Shout out Little Dark Fury. Shout out LDF. Bad Deck Friday. This is an announcement you're getting here first. This is a William Bradford Holland News exclusive. My name is William Bradford Holland, in case you guys forgot. This is a William Bradford Holland News exclusive. I will be taking over Bad Deck Fridays now that Little Dark Fury has left us. He's not dead. His channel was taken. His channel's dead. His channel was taken in a phishing scam, I believe he said on Discord. I don't have a Discord. Stop asking, nobody. His channel was taken to him in a phishing scam, I believe he said. He lost access to the email. They got access to his YouTube channel. He is gone. So in his honor, I will be taking over his most popular series, Bad Deck Fridays. That's mine now. BDF, Bad Deck Fridays. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. The first one I built is a Pheasantipity with 59 grass energies. It's a bad deck, and it is Friday. Let's see if we can get a win. I can't. I'm going to miss you, LDF. I'm going to miss you, buddy. Hope you get your channel back, everybody. Free my boy LDF. Hashtag free LDF. That will be in this description. If anybody out there has any information on who might have hacked LDF, get in contact with them. If anybody suspects anything, like maybe say you're hanging out at your local tavern or bar or alcoholeria, whatever you like to call it, and you heard somebody going, like, maybe they're over there and they're like shaking some dice because they're a shady character and they're standing over there. I can't do that. I'm shaking my table. And they're standing over there and they're shaking their dice and they're saying stuff like, yeah, you know I'm the guy who got into Little Dark Fury's YouTube channel, right? You know I'm the guy that stole it. If you hear anything like that, please reach out to him, the police, the YouTube police. Reach out to anybody. Free LDF. Let's get him his channel back. But until the meantime, I will be taking over Bad Deck Fridays. This is a big announcement. This is exciting. I know a lot of people look forward to that, and they will now all be my biggest fans. I know this was light on the gameplay. This is a yap sesh. Some people like it. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody really comments. If you made it this far, comment. I hope you did. I made it this far. I hope somebody's out there watching it. If you made it this far, put hashtag Skedios. Let's see if anybody does it. Kevin 41. This is the longest turn I ever talked about. Do you see how long this turn is? Kevin 410133. Why are you taking so long? We asked 100 Americans. Why is Kevin 410133 taking so long? Top answer says he's a jerk. And then Steve Harvey goes, oh, come on, man. This is TV. That's what I like about television, is when black guys get angry at poll results. You can only find that on there. Nobody's doing that on YouTube. There's not a single black guy on YouTube. I checked. I Googled black guy. Nothing came up. So that's not on me. I was looking for it. That was on YouTube for being racist. Choose 2 bench Pokemon to discard. Discard or that card? Come on, you knew it was coming. I've been making that joke since I was 13. That's what draws the tourists in. I go, hey, buddy, discard or that card. He went, I've never heard a joke that funny. And I go, you got to get out more, dude. That's fucking sad. Sad as shit. And he goes, why can't it just be that you're funny? I go, I don't know. Why do you talk that way? And he goes, I have a lisp. I go, give me $400 to stop talking to me. And he goes, I don't understand that business proposition. I said, shut up. So now I have to get, let's do the math here. 7 times 5 is 35. I have to get 5 energy down. I have 1 down. I have to get 4 energy down. Crispin for 2. That's a crispy, crispy boy. A crispy, crispy boy. I attach that right there. Look at that right there. That gets attached right there. Okay. If I had a area 0 under depths, I can put down that sandy shocks and I can magnetically absorb a fighting energy to it. Look at that. I drew the nuts. Bow, bow, bow. Like a Renaissance painter looking over a bowl of macadamias. I got to draw the nuts. And Kevin there concedes, not with a bang, but with a whimper that goes out, okay? Do not be like Kevin, 410133, my arch enemy. What are you going to do? Stay away from me. But from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of my empty, empty balls, I bid you adieu, I mouth kiss you, and I wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you, everybody.